All right, I'm back. I'm ready to go. Check. Yeah, bad day. We're still in profit. We're still at our monthly goal, 5% a month. Still beating the market. Yeah. Blew the funded account because when you only have 1,000 in it, very likely that you blow it.
Yesterday was China, today is Mediterranean. Face with tears of joy.
So we're down 700, but we're still 500 in profit, which is the goal. The goal was 500 per month, right? That's it. That's literally, you are outperforming the market significantly if you make 500 a month on a 10K account, right? But it is such a shame because that was such a huge dump. What I actually had done was, it was 2 trades, right? And it was all within this 20 minutes here. I longed this level, right? And then just put a stop loss. I hit the stop loss. And then came back out and I shorted this level and then I stop lossed out. That's it. Simple as that. I actually thought that was going to be a super safe entry too, right? But they went really deep against us, right? Really deep against us. I put a stop loss like right at the bottom. Super unfortunate, man. Super unfortunate. So, yeah, the account's blown. We're starting over. But that's the reality of prop firm trading and trading as a whole. The issue with this challenge is the swings are going to be pretty significant, right? What happened? Market dumped. We lost 3 days in a row, so you can only withstand so much. Right. So,
blown it like a legend.
So perfectly fine. The goal for the month is get 1 payout, get 5% on the personal, and survive off the land. We're doing it. It's just a really shitty feeling when you give back a lot of profits, but that's okay. Two large losses, right, makes up $700, so $300 each, sort of thing. And it was just the spike in the morning. That's it. We're still right. We were still right, basically. Now, the thing is, we just had this 2-hour close. And again, I'm sitting here just so I can jump on each day. But I don't know if it's even wise to trade today because the market is it's doing ridiculous shit. The 4-hour, so the reason I shorted is because the 4-hour closed below, right? So I looked to short that level, right? And then it stopped out. Right. That's all right though. But overall, if you look at the start date, right, I'm going to show you something. Start date was the 2nd. We're only slightly beating the market. We're beating the market by 1% after that loss. Right? Investment wise. I guess by 20%. It's 20% edge on the market. Right? 1% is 20%, right, of the market, or 25%. But we've also gotten a payout and we've made money from that, right? So I think total prop firm expenses have been 4 or 5 challenges, 250 plus. So total prop firm expenses have been like maybe 600, and I got back 1100 or so. So I think I've doubled my money on prop firms, right? And that's why you can see the power of prop firms, right? The power of prop firms are awesome because I've spent 600 and got back like 1100, like nearly double, right, in a month. Whereas like in your trading, your own personal trading account, you're only making like 5-10%, right? Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no idea where it's gonna go. So this is kind of just like a formality stream, just so I can jump on and tell you guys, keep you updated.
It may fall from that level, Ig.
Yeah, the thing is, it could do anything. The 4-hour failed, right? It was retesting this zone. I would have thought it would have like had some sort of rejection off these levels, and it just like it's not really doing shit. It's really not respecting anything today. So there's no reason to believe that it's going to respect anything later in the day, right? But yeah, a couple more days in. We have 3 more trading days in the year, or the month. So most likely we'll make a little bit of profit, because most days I do profit. Where's the thing's already gone. Yeah. Well, I don't know why the thing is gone, but yeah, most days we profit. So so 3 days, but this is going to be for sure a losing week, which is quite rare, and it's quite unfortunate. This will be my 3rd or 4th losing week of the year. At least from what I've live streamed. I'm not sure about other ones. I don't track my other ones. I only track when I'm performing for people. You're long on the NASDAQ. Yeah, good. You can still get a payout. You can't get a payout if your account's blown. I got this one though. I got a combine I can go through. But I'm probably not going to trade. Probably not going to trade. I might take a... If it comes down, right? Even here, I don't really want to. Just go here, maybe. Just in case, right? Because that's still a decent entry. Well, it's like the reality. Actually, kind of the reality is you don't really even want to. I don't know. If it closes up here for the day, which 5 hours left, that's really bullish, right? You've got one level here for a weekly level. Now the issue with the current price action is, you know, I'm used to buying off of weekly levels, right? And because it's been so bullish, I've been dropping down my levels to smaller time frames. Like there's the daily, but I've been using, like yesterday I used a 2-hour level to buy off of, right? And you know, it more or less failed me. It was pretty weak, right? So these are things I have to adapt to, right? Because it's been so incredibly bullish that I'm not used to this bullishness. Okay? So it makes it very easy when it's going up, but it makes it much more difficult when it's going down, of course, right? Just things to be aware of, right? Like these lower time frame levels are not respected as well, right? So you need to be more careful, and you need to be more patient. And I guess we lacked on the patience there, right? Because this is ultimately the level we wanted, but we entered on here and in here, right? These other levels that weren't significant, and then we ended up being more or less right each day, right? More or less right each day. We just ended up losing every day because the execution was poor, right? It was a funded account that blew. It is cold here, yes, correct. On the 8-hour. So look at the 8-hour level. It's the 8-hour lost. So yeah, the 8-hour is bearish. It lost the level. It didn't fail. Didn't fail anything. It very significantly lost the level. So, like that, by that logic, it's like I shouldn't even be buying here, honestly. I think I might just leave it for the day and do nothing, except like a significant loss. That was literally only 2 trades. Literally only 2 trades because it was so fast. And the funded account was just 1. The funded account I longed. I DCA'd. I did two and two sort of contracts. I longed overnight. What did I do on the funded account? Let me just see the sessions here. I longed here and here, right? Overnight. And then it stopped me out. Just barely, I suppose. I would have been fine, honestly, if I had more drawdown, but that's the issue with taking payouts, is it destroys your drawdown. But you have to do. I had to do it, right? Had to do it to live. So that's the challenge. Is if you would maybe make different decisions if you didn't need the money, right? So as much as I'm trying to live off the land, I still do need the money for gas, some groceries, right? You know, toilet paper or something. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I advise people don't do this, and now I'm trying it myself. I even more believe that you should not do this. You should have a job and then live off of the earnings from the job, and then just do whatever you want with trading. Like, because then it really doesn't matter. Like, the amount of stress and emotional highs and lows comes from this it's ridiculous. Like, you shouldn't have to live like this. This is pure panic all the time, right? Like, I can't imagine why anyone would do this. It is torturous to you. You know what I mean? To have to survive off of trading profits is an absolutely idiotic thing to do. I couldn't imagine anyone would ever do this. You know, it would make more sense to be a fucking crackhead on the street, because you would be calmer, screaming at the demons that don't exist. You know what I mean? Because you already know that you don't need food. You just need crack. You know what I mean? You don't have to make money. Fucking government just hands out crack to people. I mean, at least I'm Canadian, so like you can just go, you could just be a crackhead for free, and like you get free rent, free food, free clothing, If you're a crackhead in Canada, it's beautiful. You get free everything. They give you like drug paraphernalia too. It's crazy. They give you stuff to smoke it with for free. They give you injections for free. Crack is the best. Yeah, it's really interesting because I was reflecting on this, and my goal for the month was get one payout and make $500 on the personal, right? And survive off the land. And guess what? That is literally the three things I did exactly. I caught a fish. I wanted to catch a fish. I found some berries. That's all I wanted for month one. I wanted to catch a fish. I wanted $500, and I wanted one payout. And that's exactly what I got. Exactly what I got. Minus we got a couple more days, but and it still feels like a failure, you know what I mean? But we're doing exactly what we should be doing. But it still feels like we're losing, you know what I mean? But we're winning. We're making a lot of money compared to just investing. We've doubled our money. Like, you realize that, right? Like, we've doubled our money. We had $1,000. We pulled out 1,100 and then another 500. I guess not double the money. But we spent some of that. So, you know what I mean? Like, we spent $600 on prop firms and we pulled out 1,200. Yeah, go to Canada for some free crack. This is an insane V-bottom, man. The problem with the mind, it focuses on the negatives. It's just we were doing so incredibly well. And now we're just doing what I wanted, right? So now we're just like average, you know what I mean? So, like, this is still a perfectly fine amount, I suppose. I closed out some of the stocks, the ones that were rising. We added some Amazon. We got some Amazon now. Amazon should come up at some point. Nvidia. What's Nvidia doing? Some Nvidia later. Bitcoin coming down. I'd be looking to buy Bitcoin below that low. And then just holding. Yeah, boys, I don't want to take any trades. I took two pretty large trades. I guess $350 each. I think, is that right? Seems like that's not right, but
Hunter, what's your win rate?
Win rate? I don't know, 80% or so. Yeah, I guess it's really unfortunate because, again, that's the level. And they did the exact same thing yesterday. They took it to the level and then they went past it. They tricked me and then went the other way. They're doing this shit again. Where they're just reversing random places. They were doing this in August too, where they're not respecting levels. They just go past it and then reverse at a random position, right? So let me see, like, I think they were only like 50 points behind. Yeah, this is a massive amount, right? Before they were doing 50 points, right? And now they're doing 100. 100, over 100 behind a level, right? Yesterday they did probably about 50. 77. Even yesterday was huge. Like, they're like just, they're not respecting anything. I guess maybe they took that level instead. But what was that level? Oh, it was the 4 hour. I remember what it was. It was a 4 hour one. So they, yeah, they did respect the 4 hours. They just, it wasn't the level I chose. That's all. If
Any specific reason why you don't use stop loss?
Because there's no, I use stop losses. It's like just like I don't even know how to answer that question. Having a hard set stop loss at behind a level is retarded. It's just asking to get out of your position because you just get liquidated and then it goes in your direction, right? I put mental stops and then I close manually. That's it. Like, I still accept losses. The issue with stop losses is it doesn't allow you to adapt to the market, right? So I have enough skill that I'm able to adapt to the market as things change, right? When I'm going to gamble on stake? No, never. I'm not a gambler. I only trade because I know that I can make money from it. What's my average R? Probably around 1. But it's all different. Doesn't matter. R is a retarded statistic. All the questions you guys ask are retarded. Just like really, it's just interesting because it's like the things that people teach in the industry, it's like everything's just useless. What's going on, man?
How are you?
Good to see you. I'm back for tonight. Yeah, every day, hey?
I'll try to.
Yeah.
Getting kind of old, but
I gotcha. Story behind my name, Hunter. It's my name. It's my actual name. That's the story. Crazy one, right? So, depending on that 4 hour close, I may take a trade at the end of the day. But like I said, it needs to gain these levels again. It could just reject so incredibly hard, so it's too high risk to take a trade right now. You've got a rejection here. Might come back down to there or something and then go up, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the stream there. There's nothing for me to do. Yeah, it's not wise to take any trades today. It's a sit and relax day. See you guys tomorrow.